welcome to my channel. I am Nikki, known here on YouTube as the One-Handed Bandit. And as you can probably tell by the title of this video, today I will be trying out the Rihanna Fenty Morroccan Spice collection. I guess you can call this a collection. I'm not sure. But it is with the Moroccan Spice Palette. This is the packaging. This is the back with the shade names listed on the back. And if you know me, you know I love the color purple, and I saw that it was purple and I had to have it. So I'm just gonna open it up. I'm not gonna do swatches because it's hard for me to do swatches. It's hard enough to hold up the palette, and I can't do swatches because with my scarring it's gonna not show up too well. So that's not giving this palette or any palette that I'm not giving them a fair shot. So this is the packaging. It is so pretty. It's like purple smoke. So that's the palette. Those are all the shades. And I also picked up the profiltr primer, which is pretty similar to their face primer. It's just an eye primer that looks like this. And I didn't purchase the eyeliner, which I'm kind of sad that I didn't purchase it, but when you purchase a Fenty product over a certain amount, you got the eyeliner free. So I did pick up the sample, and this is the eyeliner, and it is in the shade Cause I'm Black, and it's called the Flyliner. And I like the feel of it. You know, with me, sometimes certain things are pretty hard for me to hold, but I'm holding this in my hand as I would typically do with any eyeliner, and it feels very comfortable. So I will be using that today in this video. I do have a dupe for the Trophy Wife highlighter, and I actually got this in today as well. This is by the brand NK Makeup, and it's their Perfection highlighter. This is it, and it's in the shade 24 Karat Gold, and it looks like this. And you can purchase it on their website, nkcosmetics.com, and it is also $3.99. But I will be using all of my Fenty products in this video, so if you would like to see how I create a look, definitely keep watching. Okay, so now that we are all up close and personal, I zoomed you all in so that you can get a good representation of the shadows. I did go ahead and do a cover up with concealer and color corrector on my forehead. I have a scar, and I just covered that up. I also went ahead and did my brows just to save some time so that this is not a really long video. And I used my ColourPop pencil that I always use in the shade Black and Brown. And I also moisturized my lips, and I used the Lip Freak Your Lips Out Buzzing lip balm in the shade Berry Sinister, and it looks like this. And so that's what I have on my lips. So let's just get into this these products that I received. Starting off with the primer, I did not add concealer on my lids. As you can see, there's that line of demarcation. That's where I stopped with my concealer. So there's absolutely nothing on my lids. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm not going to use very much because I heard that a little goes a long Morphe 504 brush. This is a large blending brush. Light brown shade. Let's see, right here. Called Come and Get It. Color. So and just adding it in. Oh, that is pigment. Deeper. I'm gonna go in with the shade Saffron, and that is this color. We have the shades Come and Get It and Saffron all blended out on my crease, and I'm just gonna go in with a darker color. This is Fez Up, and this is Spice Trip. I think Fez Up is the deepest shade, so I'll go in with that one first. And let's see. That's this deep brown shade here. I'm gonna see if that'll deepen up the look any. Hennessy and Fez Up blended out, and I think that looks pretty good. And I'm just gonna cut my crease using the same Fenty Primer that I used. I'm gonna try to see how that cuts the crease. I'm not gonna use any concealer because I heard that the primer is more, it makes the shadows more. For the lid shade, I'm gonna use, I'm trying not to use any gold shadows because you know I love gold shadows. So I will go in with this pink shade called Sahara Stunner, and that is this one here in the palette. Have Sahara Stunner all over my lid, and then I blended it out with Fez Up and Hennessy. And now to add some pigment to my brow bone, I'm gonna go on with the shade Mirage, which is like a champagne pink color, and that is this one here. Like barely. And I'll just blend it out. Okay, so now we can go in with Mirage. That is much better. I may look shiny on camera, but that's just because of the lights. But my skin feels kind of dry, so I'm gonna go in with this J. Cat Aurora Glow. It's a liquid highlighter, but I'm gonna use that as a primer. Well, not really a primer because I'm gonna use the Fenty Primer, but I'm gonna use it as a base just to give my skin a little glow. So I'm going in with the Fenty profiltr primer. It may look a little weird right now, but once I do my wing liner and lashes, everything will be a cohesive look. So going in with the Fenty Foundation, I'm using the shade 380. So foundation is added and it's all blended out. I am also going to use the ColourPop concealer in dark 40. My Dermablend setting powder, that's this one. I was thinking of adding primer down there too, but I think this is enough pigment because my eyes are already very dark. And then I'll just go in my inner tear duct with that same shade, Mirage. So I added my lashes off camera, and these are in the style Sassy by Lash by Key. And I'll leave the link in the description box. Just to add some blush with my Sephora blush palette that I always use, this one. And I'm gonna go in with that orange shade. I don't know, I might regret this. And just adding that on a Morphe E4 brush, and just add. I'm gonna use that NK highlighter that I got. This one, since we're doing like a Fenty vibe, but I can't afford trophy wife, so just going in with that with a Fenty lipstick in the shade Griselda. It's a little mini size that I got complimentary, and it's a very deep wine shade. Okay. That helped a lot. And I'm just gonna go back in the middle of my lips with the Griselda. And it is also $3.99 on their website. I know that most beauty supply stores has it, but my beauty supply store, I didn't see it, so I just decided to order online. And it is it's a matte setting spray. I'm not sure if they have a dewy one. So this is my thoughts on the Fenty Moroccan Spice Palette. The colors are very pigmented. They blend out very well with using the Fenty Primer along with it. I also used it to cut my crease as well. And I'm still on the fence about the liner. I know everyone likes it, but I think it's gonna take me a while to get used to because I'm so used to using the Wet n Wild liquid liner. So I definitely will keep this and just continue playing with it. And I use the Fenty Lipstick in Griselda as well. And I thank you all for watching this video. And this is the final look. I look very dewy and glowy. And I appreciate you all for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.